Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to write a simple C program that counts the number of even and odd elements in a 1D array. This program is great for beginners who are just starting out with programming. So let's get started. First, we are going to create an integer n to store the size of the array. We will ask the user to input the number of elements in the array by using the scanf function to read in the value and store it in a variable called n. Next, we'll declare an array of integers of size n. N size of memory will be reserved in the computer for the specific array now. If n was 10, 10 blocks of memory would be reserved for that array. The memory blocks of the array can be accessed by using the indexes that can range from 0 to n, and in our case 0 to 9. We'll use a for loop to iterate through each element in the array and ask the user to input a value for the element using scanf. In case you're not familiar with the for loop, it's a loop that repeats a set of statements a certain number of times. I is any variable whose value keeps changing. In this loop, it will change from 0 to 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 till it becomes 9. When it becomes 10, the condition becomes false and the loop is terminated. From AI, we can enter value to every memory location of the array. A0 will insert element to the 0th index of the array, and then A1 will insert element at index position 1 of the array, and so on. It will fill all of the array till the condition becomes false. Now that we have our array filled with values, we can start counting the number of even and odd elements in the array. To check if an element is even, we'll use the modulus operator. We'll declare two variables called even and odd to keep track of the number of even and odd elements respectively. The modulus operator gives us the remainder of a division operation. If the element is divisible by 2, then it's an even number, so we will increment even. If the remainder is not 0, then the number is odd, so we'll increment odd. In case you are not familiar with the modulus operator, it's a binary operator that gives us the remainder of a division operation. For example, 4 modulus 2 gives 0 because 4 divided by 2 is 2 with a remainder of 0. In the following if statement, if AI was 4, then 4 modulus 2 would return 0, and 0 would be equal to 0. This statement being true will increment even by 1, and if the statement is false, it will increment odd by 1. First, we take the size of the array from the user. Then declare an array of size n. After that, we run a for loop to enter the elements inside the array. Then we create two variables, even and odd, to count the number of even and odd elements of the array. Then we run a for loop to check if any element is even or odd by checking if the element divided by 2 leaves a remainder of 0 or not. If it does, even is incremented, else odd is incremented. Finally, we'll print out the total number of even and odd elements using printf. And there you have it. That's how you write a C program to count the number of even or odd elements in a 1D array. I hope you found this tutorial helpful.